Now that you can solve a Rubik's Cube using the beginner method, you should be able to get under 60 seconds with practice. The best way to get under 30 seconds is to learn an improved method. This involves solving the white cross directly, combining the first and second layers into one step, making the top all yellow with one algorithm, and solving the rest of the cube with one algorithm. This is the first part of the two-part tutorial for solving sub 30, where I will cover how to solve your white cross faster and do F2L, the first two layers, as one step. The best way to learn how to solve your white cross quickly and efficiently is just to watch how other people solve it. I'll provide a couple examples of the sort of cases you might run into and how we can solve the cross more efficiently. So here we have our cross pieces there, 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 and there. So if we solve the blue one first, then we can do this move to solve the red and orange pieces to their centers. Now if we move the bottom over, we can see that the cross is just a couple moves away from being solved. Note that any cross can be solved in 8 moves or less. So if it takes you more than 8 moves to solve a cross, then there's always a better way to do it. For this cross, we can see we have pieces here, 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 and there. The obvious thing to do here, which is not bad, is just to solve red and blue, like so. Now we come over here, and we can put orange down, and then put green there. Then we put orange in and green in. Now we have our white cross. One idea that would be really useful is to learn how to solve pieces relative to each other, meaning they don't necessarily have to be attached to their correct center, like blue here, but they can be solved relative to each other. Here orange, blue, and red are all solved relative to each other, which means they're only one move off being correct, and we can put green in here. Another case is where you might have an edge in the top which is incorrectly oriented, so you can't just put it in directly. How you do this is you have it on either the left or right side, and then you go down, temporarily breaking this, but now we can put this in and put that back. So that's a 3-move solution to solve the edge. Here we have these two edges solved, and we want to solve these two. Instead of just putting this one down and then solving this with the usual solution, a more efficient way would be to move this orange edge over, so then when you bring this down, you can put it right in. Always try to take pieces in with each other instead of just solving one piece at a time. A general rule of thumb is that your cross should take about 1/10 of your solve time. So if you normally solve a Rubik's Cube in 60 seconds, then your cross should take about 6 seconds. Also, you should try to plan as much of your cross as possible before doing the moves. If you can plan every cross piece, then you can essentially do it blindfolded. So far, we've always solved our first 2 layers by solving the first layer and second layer. The faster way to solve our first 2 layers is to solve them both at the same time. How we do this is to create pairs and then insert these pairs into these slots. For example, here we have an orange-green corner edge pair, so we can put this into here like so. Now if we solve all 4 corner edge pairs, then we have our first 2 layers. A corner edge pair that is 3 moves from being solved is simply called a 3-mover. Here we have a red-green 3-mover, so this is a split pair. The way we solve a split pair is hold it like this. Notice if we move this up, then the pair will be joined. Now if we move it across and move it down, then it's solved. So we have just covered the two types of three movers you can have, being the joint pair and the split pair. Generally, any F2L case can be set up to one of these three movers using a 3-move trigger. For example, here we have orange-blue, we have the corner here and the edge here, and the way you set this up is up, this, and down, and you get your joint pair, which you can insert. Although there are many F2L algorithm sheets online, I encourage you to play around yourself to find solutions to all of these pairs. Also, remember that there is always a better solution to do something. Even at my solving level of about 6 seconds, there's sometimes better ways to do things. A common mistake beginners do is with this pair, often they will take it out like this and then insert it. A faster way of doing this is actually to bring this up, move it across and down. Now this makes our joint pair, which we can insert. So faster, it looks like this. Another general rule of thumb for solving F2L pairs is to have the corner and the edge in the top layer split up. For example, here we have red-green, and say you don't know how to solve this, that's okay. We can split it up by doing something like this. Now both pieces are in the top layer and split up. So you can figure out all these cases for yourself. This one, for example, we can hide it like this, bring the edge over and come back. Now we have this split red-green pair, which we can insert in the back like so. Now let's try solve orange-green. So we can take it out, and notice if we take it out this way, they will still be joined up, which is not great. So instead, if we take it out this way and come back down, now they'll be split up. So we can solve these two together like this, and now insert our joint pair like so, and it's solved. To solve red-blue, we can do this, and actually if we bring this up and then move this across and back down, we get a joint pair, which we can solve in the back like so. Now for this pair, we can bring it across and then up, left, down, and we get our joint pair. Let me know in the comments if you would like some white cross and first two layers example solves. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.